I'm Anthony Addison with another episode of What's the B Word. Like and subscribe to the page, man. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B Word 52. Just like you see on YouTube, hit me up on Facebook, What's the B Word, man. And y'all already know, man. Baltimore Raven fan, man. Raven Nation, stand up. Flock, let's get it. And I'm waking up early in the morning, man, to tell you, talk about this game we had last night. Our Baltimore Ravens won 26-13 against the Green Bay Packers, man. And let's go and jump into this, man. Um, first of all, me personally, I don't know how y'all feel, but I have very, very high standards for our defense, especially since we was first defense last year, and I was not impressed by our first unit yesterday. That's just the honest truth. I mean, I know it's kind of tough without Tavon. For people who don't know, Tavon Young got hurt, and it looks like they're talking like Tavon's gonna miss the whole season, and it's very, very rough because Tavon is a big part of our game plan, man. You got to think about it like when we blitzing, like we was trying to blitz yesterday, last night. Um, uh, it's easy. If this makes sense, it's easier for you to do multiple blitzes when you got man that played the slot corner position, like, you know what I'm saying, and he plays it good. Like, you could zero blitz like crazy when you got somebody playing the slot and shutting it down, because most of the time when vets get the zero blitz sent that way, they usually go for a slot guy. Sometimes the outside guy, but mainly the slot guy, because he's the closest to him, shortest pass, quickest pass to get the ball about his hand. Um, Cyrus Jones was not good last night at all to me. He was getting picked on. Our blitz was not getting home last night. We was not getting to the quarterback last night with our blitzes, and it showed. It showed, man. Marlon was getting beat a few times. A couple of other people were getting beat a few times, man, and it was tough. It was tough without Tavon, and it was tough not getting home on our blitzes and stuff like that, because I mean, if we gonna blitz, we gotta get there. That's just a fact. I mean, good as our cornerbacks is, good as our secondary is, you can only guard a receiver one on one with no help for so long. So if we gonna be sending blitzes, we gotta get there, or it's gonna be trouble. Because that was Deshaun Kaiser. Even though, mind you, I told people the year we did play him, Deshaun Kaiser is decent. He's a decent quarterback. He's not that bad. I mean, that year they went not winning one game in Cleveland. He was a rookie, so he was going through growing pains and stuff like that. But that dude is a decent quarterback. But I'm just saying, um, Deshaun Kaiser not A-Rod, and if our defense played like that against A-Rod, we'll be in trouble. But at the same time, people, we gotta remember that this is the bland version of our defense and stuff like that. So we're not hiding exotic things. We're not doing exotic blitzes like we normally do. We're not showing our hand all the way. Everything is kind of broad. It's real basic. So um, that has a lot to do with it too. I hope and pray that Tavon gets back healthy. Not in a football term, but just in a life term. I hope he's okay. You know, I wish he could play for us this year, but if he is not, I just hope he can get back healthy so he can be able to enjoy his life. It was a neck injury. For anybody that didn't know, I don't know the complete extent about it, but they said it was pretty serious. So another person, Lamar was okay. He was okay. 6 for 10. He was okay. A few passes he got away from, but he was pretty good. One of the passes wasn't really his fault. Boykins, rookie gotta learn, man. When your quarterback scrambling, you gotta run back to the ball, man. And that's what they disconnected on it about. That touchdown run they got called back, man. Even though I loved that run, that was awesome. That was an awesome run, man. Lamar got down, man. He did the thing. But I'd rather him not in a preseason game. I'd rather him not. But at the same time, sometimes when you restrict the player from what they do best, that gets them hurt they stuff. So he just had to do what he had to do to get away. And Man, that was a. If you didn't see that run, man, go back and watch that run. Even though it got called back, man, that run was nice, man. Lamar, dude tried to get Lamar, man. He got nothing but error. And then Lamar stiffed on the guy at the end and hopped up. Man, that was a great run. But Lamar played pretty good, man. I'm still seeing the improvement in his passing and stuff like that. Everything was looking pretty good. Um, what people got to remember though with Lamar is this is not the full offense one, and he's not using all his full ability. So like I said on one of my videos, I believe that once we're using the full offense and stuff like that, then Lamar will be getting more wide open passes and stuff. And you know what I'm saying? He like when he's extending plays and he's running around, he's gonna get people that's open. He's gonna get easier passes and stuff like that. And the running game is gonna be a bigger threat because they're really gonna be worried about him running the ball. Because I think they see now that we're not really running our read option type thing right now. But excuse me. But when it comes into play into the regular season, man, it's gonna be a lot of headache for defenses. Um, Mark Ingram showed what he's worth in them few carries that he got yesterday. He he played good, man, and he was getting unlike unlike everybody else, he was getting good yardage without Lamar, showing the threat that he can run and stuff like that. So just imagine what Mark Ingram's gonna get when we're doing a read option and people worried about Lamar taking the ball and running outside. Because, man, Mark Ingram was getting that ball and he's busting that middle up. I mean, man, Mark Ingram was physical. He was getting that ball and he was hitting that hole. He wasn't playing. He wasn't dancing. He gets the ball, pick where he goes, make one step, and he's coming down hard. And, man, I like that, man. If just imagine if he get one of them big holes from teams falling for Lamar, thinking that Lamar got the ball like Gus Edwards did last year, man. Mark gonna bust big. He's gonna bust big games, man. He keep running hard like that, man. I keep saying Lamar. Mark Ingram gonna have a good season if he keep running the way he was running last night. He was fresh. He was looking good. He was pounding. Gus Elvis looked pretty good also. He pretty much looked like the same old Gus. I was worried about his weight loss and stuff like that, but he looked strong. Gus Elvis looked strong. He looked like a power. He looked like a power back like he did last year. I just still want to see if that weight loss gave him any type of burst. But you know, all the time to tell. We'll be able to see the season. But Gus looked like regular Gus today. And Kenneth Dixon, he looked okay, but he got a little dinged up, like Kenneth Dixon always do. And man, that's the problem with KD, man. He's good. He's a good player, but he always kind of he's an unfortunate one. He always getting hurt. Um, and it's messed up because Kenneth got so much potential, but it just he gets hurt. He gets hurt, and he knew today, like on a serious tip, he knew last night that even though he didn't got hurt, he didn't got dinged up, he got to get back on the field because Justin Hill is coming with that pressure, and Kenny might not make this team, man. Just being real, Kenny might not make this team. If he makes it, he barely makes it. Justice Hill, man, I'm gonna tell you, I love that dude, man. Justice Hill is a real baller, man. He ran real good last night, man. Played that he shouldn't got yards on. He got yards on. He got outside of the defense. He has good vision, man. He picks the hole that he needs to go. He goes. It's nice little stiff arms, stuff like that. Surprisingly, dude, with his small stature, he's a strong runner too. Like in between the tackles, he really gets. He really runs strong, so that's surprising coming from a small back. But from my experience in football, most of the time the small backs be one of the strongest dudes in the locker room, cause they just have to be. They got that small stature. They just have to be real strong to be able to. I mean, look up what Darian Sproles used to bench press back in the day and stuff like that. I promise you, the small backs be strong because they have to be. But man, Justice Hill, even though I didn't get that big run like I wanted, he ran good last night. He ran very good last night. I'm really liking that kid. I think he's gonna get a lot of play time, more than what people expect. Because you just can't keep something like that on the sideline. Just being real. Miles Boykin. Miles Boykin did not really show me too much today. He did get some bad passes thrown his way, but he just he dropped some balls and stuff like that, man. I just hope he get it together. It's not too much to say about Miles on that. It's just I hope he really get it together, man. Cause he starting off having a real good camp. He had a pretty good game last game, but he didn't really have that good of a game this game. And we'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see. Have he lost steam, or is he gonna pick back up? But I think he'll be okay. He just gotta. We gotta remember that this guy a rookie, so he still gotta learn a lot, so the game becomes slower for him. So, beginning of the season, he might not just get like a whole bunch of reps, but he'll be getting reps. But midway through the season, we'll be plugging him in more and more, I believe. Speaking of more, Chris Moore showed up today. He wasn't being 50-50, man. And he played pretty alright. Caught a touchdown pass from Trace McSorley and took off, man. And Chris Moore, he had a pretty good game last night, man. You know, I, I think I think if he can just do that on a consistent basis, we'll be okay. That's the only thing about Chris Moore is consistency, because he can ball, he explosive, but he just got to be consistent. He just has to be consistent. He can't be the 50-50 guy that we know him of in the past. Willie Snead did right nice. Willie Snead had a nice game for the few minutes that he was on the field. Um, Let me see. Trying to think. Tight ends really didn't get too much action. They caught a few balls, but nothing just too big. Trace McSorley. Trace was okay, but it's just like, man, Trace got to stop staring down receivers. Trace stares down receivers like nobody's business, and it shows because he threw a pick which he had no business throwing. Well, it wasn't even that he had no business throwing it. That was a bad ball. Um, Borkins ran a curl route. He came in. Trace threw the ball inside to where the cornerback was, when he should have been throwing outside, and he pretty much threw it straight to him, and that was a bad pass. So Trace just gotta improve. Truth be told, I mean, but what did we expect? I mean, they did. I mean, when we drafted Trace, they wasn't talking about Trace as a quarterback, so they should have told you about his throwing right then. So he throw pretty balls, but he just, he's not as accurate right now. He just got to improve in it. He got to work on the footwork, stuff like that. He's having a tough time, really. To me, he's having a tough time throwing the ball. He have a good few passes, but a lot of other passes just be kind of bad, very bad. Showed a little bit of his speed. I believe he was like the fastest quarterback in the combine this year. So he showed a little bit of his speed on that bootleg. But that was about it for Trace outside of that touchdown pass and the bootleg. The Joker, the Joker played well. He made a big play to me when he stripped that ball out. He showed us that he can really play the ball. He fights for the ball. And he doesn't play around. And he really is trying to keep from completions being made. He really like being real scrappy in that back end. And that's why I really, really like that play. That's a play a lot of people don't make, that the Joker made. And the Joker just keep on improving and improving, man. And he gonna be on that field this year. So, I don't know how. Anthony Levine, you need to think about it. Tony Jefferson need to think about it, because eventually the Joker gonna be out on that field, because he's improving and improving. It might not be the beginning of the season, but they definitely gonna have him out there before Chuck Clark. So We just had to see, man. The Joker played nice, though. I like how the Joker played. Um, a locker, man. That young fella, the linebacker, number 50, a locker. He had a pretty good game last night. I like him. Not to be starting out there and all that, but for a special team guy, man, he made a lot of good open field tackles, but he probably not there as a linebacker full fledged yet. But the open field tackles scream out special team to me. That we can keep this guy out here for special team because he's a pretty good open field tackle. He made some real good open field tackles and he played real good. Um, Pat Ricard, man, my man Ricard, man, he said, y'all gonna give me a job. I'm gonna have a job. Fullback or defensive line, man, don't matter. Ricard, I always like Ricard in the fullback scene because he clear stuff. He comes through like a freight train and he knocking stuff down. And he's been showing up on defense on the other end, man. He really has. Sack Daddy, Mr. Ferguson. I'm still not really impressed with Mr. Ferguson. I really honestly believe that Baltimore needs to put this man hands on the dirt because he doesn't look right standing up. He just don't. He's not getting that good push off standing up. He's a big guy. I mean, I just don't like that idea. They really need to just consider putting his hand in the dirt. And like in certain packages, man, when it's past situation, then we don't have to be in the 3-4. We're in like a dime set or something like that. That we put him out there with his hand in the dirt. You know what I'm saying, and let him rush. Gerald Willis played okay. Mac Truck played good. Shout out to Mac Truck, man. Let me see. Let me see who else. Mac Truck, Pat Ricard. I was not impressed by Tim Williams or Tyus Bowser. I was not impressed at all. Y'all, we really have a problem with pass rush right now. And I know that everything is not keyed in and all that as far as the defense, but we should really, really be able to beat people off natural ability of pass rush. And we're not. We're not. The Packers O-line was whooping us against the head as far as pass rush, especially with the first team. But Judon was playing good. Judon was flying around. I can't lie. He was flying around. Judon was lined up on one side of the ball, making plays on the other side. Start off to the right, making plays to the left. And we got to, I hope that that's not how we're going to defend screens this year. Because luckily for us, people was tipping balls and not catching the ball how they should be. Because them running back screens were wide open. Nobody stayed at home and stayed with the running back. Everybody was running for the quarterback. And like as a football player, the quarterback keeps stepping back. He taking an extended long drop. And if that O-line let you by real easy, they give you one punch and let you go, that's a screen. That's a screen. So you got to take care of your responsibility. Interior guy is supposed to go towards the quarterback. Outside guy supposed to go towards the running back. So I know Coach Wink gonna punch in on that because that was bad on all three teams. As far as first team, second team, third team, we did bad on the screen. Can't really think of nobody else. My man Chris Board got hurt, so with a concussion, that was pretty tough. So Kenny Young time right now, but Chris Boyd will be back. Man, it's not too much I could think of talked about, man. So that's it. That's all what I pretty much seen about this game last night. Man, again, prayers up for tavon, y'all, man. We hope that man gets healthy, man. Like I said, a serious neck injury, man. A big blow to our secondary. But hey, that's what we got depth for at secondary. Even though we don't have that many, we don't got big depth at the inside corner position. That's why Tavon was so huge for us. But man, prayers for that man, man. I hope the man gets healthy and be able to, live a regular life. I mean, they never just said the extent of the injury. They just said it was a serious neck injury, and neck injuries are nothing to play with. But man, y'all hit me up, man. mailbag question, man. You know, ask me anything about the Ravens, anything about NFL teams, man. Y'all just hit me up. What's the B word 52 on Instagram, just like you see on YouTube. What's the B word on Facebook? Add me, follow me, hit me up with mailbag questions, man. Send me them Purple Friday pictures, man, because it's Purple Friday. I'm wearing my jersey to work, baby. So, man, y'all just hit me up, man. This Anthony, this what's the B word, man, and I'm out.